DJ Khaled.
UK Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The drive by Russell. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The drive by Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Passes it to Thompson. 18 feet out. Rebound by Kobe.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Clarkson kicks to Kobe. Here's Randall. Almost, but it rolls out.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Curry outside. Another three for Golden State. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a three. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Jumps up, and the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage three on the court.
And that is good. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dishes it to Barnes to the inside and stolen by Hibbert. Clarkson with the ball. Working on Green. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And how about 45% from the corner three? That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal.
Bryant has the open look, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Warriors trail by 3. Here is Livingston. 1:20 left here in the opening quarter. From downtown, and again, it's the Warriors missing. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Huertas passes to Williams. Bass, a screen on Barbosa. And Williams, here we go. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
From the left block. And it's Williams again missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now here's Bryant. He has 5. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. And it's Williams again missing. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the... Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how...
Well, you have to make adjustments. You know, you try.
Well, Kobe's age, and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through 1.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter, and it's Barnes in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Feeds it to Clarkson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so